Point 6, to test comprehension of the feedback, because you got to make sure they get it. An example that you're giving them. The coach will ask the person to perform the task again to demonstrate their understanding of the proper technique. So a couple of thoughts here. Let's say you are a manager of a sales department and you are coaching someone on how to handle a certain situation. And you're going to tell them this is how you say it. This is what you say. Have them repeat it back to you. Make sure they got it. All right? Or if you're going to show them how to do the task, and then have them do the task. All right? You got to inspect what you expect. Have them do the task and make sure they're getting it. If not, fix it right there. All right? Don't assume they're getting it. So this really takes your coaching up to another level. Or maybe there's an angry customer, and you're telling them, this is how I want you to handle the situation. And after you tell them, say, okay, now tell me how you're going to do it. Repeat it back to me. And sometimes when we're telling them things, they're already mentally checked out thinking about how they're going to do it, and they're not even listening to us. And you'll be amazed sometimes when you ask them, okay, now what did I just tell you? Or repeat back to me. You're miles apart because they weren't listening. They were already 3 steps ahead thinking about how they thought they were going to handle the situation because they know more about it than you do, or whatever the case may be. Have them repeat it back. Have them show you what you just showed them and fix any flaws there right away. And then when they go back to apply the technique, it's going to be a lot better. Notice what it says here. The only way you know for sure that people get it is to test them and let them show you that they've got it. That's how you know for sure. Otherwise, you're hoping. You're in a hurry. And you think it's getting done right, and it's not. And they'll come back and say, I did it, and it didn't work. It's like, no, they didn't do it. They didn't have a clue because we didn't test them and make sure that they had the better chance of doing what we're telling them to do. I hope that one makes sense. So it takes just a few seconds longer to do that, but the payoff is immense. Let's move on now to point 7.